What's going on, everybody? It is Andriani Arcade, and I am bringing you some Emma Frost Marvel Rivals gameplay. I've been playing Emma pretty consistently since she came out over the last few weeks, and I just want to give you guys a couple of tips and tricks that I've learned just from playing her over the past few weeks since she's come out. So this video, I end up getting like 45, 50 kills, end up going to MVP. So sit back, enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the tips as well.
Here we go.
Alright, so let's talk about Emma's primary attack, her beam. So what you want to focus on is getting to that beam to 100% as quickly as possible. One thing I just did there with her shield was I try and block off the tanks from the healers. That way the healers don't have as easy of a time healing the tanks, and maybe hopefully we can get a pick. But as you see here, what my main concern is basically just trying to keep the tanks blocked off from the healers, and also focusing on getting my beam to 100% damage. So now that we're 100% damage, this thing cooks. It does consistently more damage, and what you want to do is you also want to combo it with your E ability. That way you can use it to destroy the shard very, very quickly, and also apply some damage to whoever it is that you're attacking. Now right here I do get a little greedy. I see Hawkeye's off to the side, so I try and get him, and I know he's close to a wall, so I want to just do that combo where I kick him into it, but his healer saw me, kept him alive. Unfortunately wasn't able to pull it off. I see him getting close to my ult, and I see that their team is pretty bunched up together, so I figured this would be a good time to go ahead and use it. Now when you use her ult, what you want to do is you want to focus on the symbol above their head. Once it's maxed out, the enemy that is maxed out on, they are not stunned, but they're like silenced for 3 seconds, so they can't use their abilities or their ults or anything like that. Unfortunately, their cloak did end up popping ult, so it ended up pretty much negating my my ult, but that's fine because it did get a support ult out of the way. And one thing you can do as well, as you just saw me do there, is use the Loki clones to keep your beam charged up to 100%. As you can see here, I mean, I pretty much kept up to 100% as often as I possibly could for this first part of this round. Now pay attention to what I do to Emma here. I see that she's low health, use my E ability, and it's, you know, it's up for debate whether or not I killed the crystal before magic got her. I don't know, it's a combination of both, I suppose, but she was picked off there apparently by my crystal. So always use that E ability when enemies are trying to escape, or if they're very low health, so you can finish them off. Now my ult is getting close to being charged again. There it is, and now I do redeem myself here. If you can just see, we do some serious damage to the enemy team with my ult at this point. I get a double kill, and we're able just to continue to push him back.
That was a good ult. That was a great ult. So you put the hammer down. Where is he?
Now, one thing you always want to try and do is block ults like that. If you're in the right position, you can block Iron Man's ult with it. It's a little difficult, but you can use it to block other people's ults as well. But as often as you can, if Iron Man was closer too, I could have gone diamond for him and I could have chokeslammed him, and that would have taken him out of his ult. But he was just too high up in the sky for me to get him, and my angle, my positioning wasn't in the right way for me to throw my shield up and stop that ult.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I needed to be near him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Here's a perfect example of something you don't want to do. I got locked on to Adam. I wanted him dead so bad that I just kind of ignored the rest of my team, gave up point. I'm not really too sure what happened behind me,
I'm just
but who
letting.
knows?
I'm
Maybe
not
if I
protecting our fucking
didn't
healers.
just focus on Adam,
That's the
I could have
problem.
I could have helped out a little bit more there.
Let's protect our healers more. That was the issue. Issue. Alright, change back on Bucky. Good try though.
No, I go diamond form here, and I try and grab him. I miss, so he just puts the beat down on my team. I try and grab him
Oh,
again.
I couldn't
I
grab
miss. But in situations like that, again, whether it's a Scarlet, what is his face, a Star-Lord, or really anybody using their ult that you're able to grab, you just, for some reason, you can't grab Punisher out of his ult, and I don't know why. Maybe you could at the beginning of his ult. I haven't tried it yet, but while he's using it, you can't grab him. But yeah, always try and go for those grabs.
Back up.
Now you see me go diamond form, and I'm trying to bait them up the stairs so I can kick them off of the side of the ledge over there, because there's no floor on that side of the stairs if you fall off. But Star-Lord was too high, and I just missed Emma there. Now, one other tip I do want to give you guys that you just saw me do there is when you see me use my E ability and I get that little crystal to shoot, try and keep it in line with the enemy you're shooting as well. One, it'll charge your beam damage up faster, so you'll hit 100% faster, and it'll also do more damage to the target that you're trying to obviously kill. It's a good little tip. Emma got so unlucky there from the other team. I wasn't aiming for her, obviously, but she just so happened to walk up the stairs right in front of me at the right time, and I was able to kick her off the edge. It didn't matter, because obviously I died there and most of my team died. But it's such a satisfying feeling when you're able to pull it off. Now I pop my ult here, trying to stop Star-Lord from ulting, which I do end up doing right there, but initially I was too far away. So her range for her ult is 30 meters, I believe, and which seems like it's really, really far away, which it is. That is a pretty big distance, but, and again, I just keep trying to kick people off the side of the edge there, and I'm just too far away. But, yeah, whenever Star-Lord ults, there's a few other heroes you can do it with too, but if you use Emma's ult and you get the symbol above their head fully charged, it'll pause them while they're in the middle of using their ult, and you can obviously kill them with your team.
Good hold. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I do just want to use this time just to say thank you all for checking out the video. I do appreciate it. If you do enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like. I'm a new creator, so it helps out tremendously. I do stream on Twitch fairly regularly, so if you want to catch me on Twitch, you can catch me there during the week, usually anytime after 3 p.m. And I try to be on there usually from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then I am also on TikTok, so it's Andriani Arcade on TikTok as well. So Andriani Arcade on Twitch, Andriani Arcade on TikTok. Please help your boy out. Smash that like button.
Emma's dead.
If you weren't aware, you can also use Emma's E ability to get up to higher places as well. Just be careful though, because that is her choke slam ability, and you only get that every so often when you're in diamond form. So make sure if you do want to use it to get to an elevated surface, that it's worth it. Adam's just out of my reach. I want him dead so badly, so I burst his health down a little bit, throw my diamond
Down
at
a
him,
healer.
boom, pick him off. Like, just look how
Those are
much
pick
damage that
and
100%
fucking
beam
wizard
damage
race.
does. It's just, enemies don't stand a chance, especially if your team is also focusing
let's push
somebody
this
else that
cart.
you're, or so the same person that you're shooting. It just melts them so quickly.
$35, 5, and 8. Golly.
That was kind of a wasted ult, to be honest with you, but that's alright. At least it sent everyone into hiding. I love this little clip here where I just Thor shows himself. I
Like,
just
what
grab
the
him out of
fuck?
the window and just smash him onto the ground down below. I love that. It's just, I did basically no damage. It didn't do anything. It just took him out of his position. But man, it was just satisfying to smash him.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm just lining them up. What if I drop the frisbee bomb?
Magneto
Nice.
snags it and throws it right back at him. That's just one of the best plays in the game.
46, 5, and 10. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, ended up securing the dub. Obviously, I
Jeez.
mean, we was never in doubt that I was going to lose. But ended up going 46, 5, and 10. And I do end up, I believe, getting MVP here with 20 final hits. So, really popped off. As you can see, I think I'll pull up the scoreboard here in a second. I
Thank
was the
you.
only one who was even
Thank
relatively
you.
close to my team with 20 final hits. I just absolutely popped off. Although Luna Snow did a pretty good job too. I think she had 11 final hits and she crushed it. All right, everyone. Well, until next time. Thanks for tuning in.